Go.
Hey everybody, it's Jesse G down in Galleria J. Antonio in New York's Lower East Side. I have with me one of the artists that's going to be with us on American Craft Week, October 5th, 6th, and 7th. That's an event that's in conjunction with the entire United States given by the American Craft Council. Every major city will have 3 days or an entire week dedicated to Made in America and American craft people. This is Lee Brozgol. He said his grandfather dropped the D, so you can say it.
So I did too.
So he did too. And I was at Lee's studio earlier. He walked into my place a couple of years ago and told me he was an artist and does my favorite shape, the hamsa, in earthenware. Isn't that beautiful? So it's food safe. You can throw a little spaghetti in it, a little bit of matzo soup. It's a wonderful bowl, and it would make a great gift. So Lee, tell me a little bit about how you started, and especially I want to hear, and everybody wants to know about this project.
Well, actually, let's begin with, do you have the, where's the flyer for the...
Here's the flyer. Let's begin with that.
This is the first public art I did. It's the Greenwich Village murals, which are installed in the subway station at Christopher Street. And there are 4 murals, which are divided into founders, providers, bohemians, and rebels. And these are the people who put Greenwich Village on the map.
Wow.
And it's done in...
Are there any drag queens? No drag queens? They put Greenwich Village on the map.
Funny you should ask. The closest we come is Paul Popham, who was, you know who he was?
Yes,
right.
yes.
The founder, one of the founders of GMAC. But this is a ceramic and mosaic installation. And what happened was I had a very, very high-end designer, and they didn't do such a good job. So I thought, with the commission, I would buy my own kiln, and that's how I got started making ceramics.
Wow, wow. I was at his studio earlier. It's a wonder of masks and and clay and artwork everywhere in his home and the studio. He lives with his stuff, and we are fortunate enough to have him at this gallery. I'm very happy to have him here. And tell everybody about this.
Okay, so number 2, the second public commission was, we lost the bookmark, but it was done at Liberty High School, which is on 18th Street, right off 8th Avenue.
He's got to give a plug for the school.
Well,
don't be a fool, stay in school. He's got to put the plug in. You kids go to Carson School.
Wait a minute, where is it? The Statue of Liberty, it's the torch of the Statue of Liberty. It's done in ceramic
We'll
tile.
find it.
But
We'll
it's
get
not,
this still
we can't
shot.
find it. But this was my 3rd public commission, and this is a stained glass mural, which was installed at PS 66 in Canarsie. And I've never seen it at night, which is how it's been photographed here. But in the day, when you're in the atrium and light comes through, the entire atrium sparkles. And it's 2 stories high, and this is 20 feet high, 20 feet wide.
By the way, I told him, you got to come with your beret. Sometimes he walks in and he's wearing it, sometimes he's not. But I said, I want to do this video, you've got to wear your beret. It's wonderful. So,
Do you like to talk
a little
blue
bit,
mirror?
Yes, talk about the blue mirror. Tell me, I said, Lee, why does this one and this one have blue mirror?
Well, actually, you know, there's a backstory, and that is that we had this beautiful blue mural, blue glass coffee table, which my son ran into when he was 8 years old.
Oh.
That was the end. That was the end of the blue glass. So this is kind of my recreation of the blue glass coffee table. But the first one that sold, the woman who purchased it said that she couldn't see the wrinkles, and she really liked it for that reason.
There you go. No Botox. Just get one of these mirrors.
And then this particular one, this is a found object. It's a frame that I found on the street. And then I had the glass cut so that it fit perfectly into the middle panel and surrounded it with the swans.
And I want to show this one off. This is one of my favorites. This is called the Playboy. all done with his ceramics, beautifully colored. But in the back, look at that, Playboy galore. I don't know if they're gonna X us out from the internet with this, but he's got a collage of Playboy issues. I'm sure since he's got those issues since he's been 16.
Well, this is also a found object. This was found on Grand Street. So, you know, you're talking about American art.
Yeah.
Right? Art of the Lower East Side.
There you go.
And this is actually a mirror.
Wow.
This is the back of this mirror.
So if I would buy this, I would hang it like this so that I can walk around it and see the back as well as the front. So I would suspend it from the top. Now, we're going to have to talk about this big event that we're going to have here. The American Craft Council every year has the American Craft Week. Galleria J. Antonio is going to give everybody an opportunity to come here and meet with the crafters, meet with Lee, with people. Please come by. And if you come, please bring some of these, because all these artists that are here they need to get paid. And we'll take Visa, MasterCard, Amex, Discover, and your Metro card. But we also need to have some cash. So, and you'll be able to, it'll all be no commissions. Everybody's going to make the money. They're going to, when they walk out of here, they're going to walk out with their money. So, like I always say, have a good time. Why? Because it's already mañana, tomorrow.
Well, thank you, Jesse.
Thank you, Lee.